the singing chef. Let we make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah.
Okay, guys, welcome to the Singing Chef Show. Thank you guys for coming back. And I am Eon John. My name is Eon John, and I'm your singing chef and your host for the Singing Chef Show. All right. Okay, right now what I have on here, I blanched, parboiled and blanched some sweet potato and potatoes together. And this is called sauteed potatoes, okay? And I'm cooking them in a little butter and coconut oil, right? And what I'm going to do is I got some chopped, like what you would have in green seasoning, right? I have that over there. I'm going to chop some more. Just a little bit more. I got, yes. Right. There we go. Just a little bit more parsley and big leaf thyme, broadleaf thyme. Just going to chop a little bit more and put it over that. But you see how lovely that looks already? I got to keep an eye on it. But this type of meal, in order to get your timings right, you do have to kind of do a lot of things at the same time, unfortunately. But this is fun. This is real posh nosh, okay? This is what you get like serious restaurants. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Let's put that to the side. We're going to use that for something else. Okay, we have our steak here. I've got my dry pan here. And right over here, I've got my spinach, and it's just wilting. And not spinach, it's callaloo, sorry. Right? And we just got that beautiful stuff. I just put the callaloo. I put a little bit of celery salt on there. And I just want this to just wilt a little bit. Let me bring the fire down. Yes. Right? Okay. Now you see how I'm getting the smoke from that? That's exactly what I want. So I've got these 4-ounce steaks here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to spatchcock them, or I'm going to just cut them in half like that, because I want to do like a hatchet. And you see, you got a much better, look at that, right? So what we're going to do with all of them, right? And that way you can cook it so it's tender inside, and it's not too much meat that's on the pink side. So like this way, you could cook it to medium, and you'll be perfectly have like the same kind of finish as, say, almost well done. But like I'm saying, you guys, you can cook your meat however you want. It's not up to me, it's up to you. Okay, boom, boom. Yes, we got a beautiful little shapes there. I want to do some pepper, right? Right, we need that. We want to do a little bit of, oh, here's the salt. You got to flavor these babies. Right. Okay, there we go. I got my oil. And what I'm going to do is I want the oil to go on the steak and not in the pan directly. I'll tell you why. You don't have to do both sides, by the way. You know, they always do this stupidness whenever, you know, making things look a little bit too complicated, and it's not necessary. Right. So we got our seasoning on there, we got oil on there. That you need to do both sides. Right. Both sides. So we're getting a lovely pepper fillet. These are fillet steak, by the way. Okay. Right. Now you see how that's nice and hot? Oh yes, it's burning my hand. Yes, but it's joy. So now we want to put those bit pieces in. Right. It's going to take about 3 minutes each side. Right. And guys, I've said this before in other shows, but when you put your steaks in, leave them alone. Don't do all that stuff where people do that, where I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning in there. I need to turn my wilting callaloo. That's looking really wonderful, right? Don't look at it. Don't even look at it. Leave this thing alone. Don't like even turn. Seriously, leave it for the 2 minutes. Because after you finish, I'm going to take that and I'm going to take it out of there, and then we're going to let it rest for about another 2 minutes while this all finishes up. right? You know, the longest thing in a lot of this stuff is the prep. So like you're going there and it's really good. I think this callaloo looks like it's finished to me. Right. This looks like our sauteed sweet potatoes and potatoes. They get a nice brown color. I'm gonna leave those to cook for a little bit more, but I'm gonna add a little bit more butter. Lovely. Right? And that just gives it this really smooth, sexy flavor, I'm telling you. You don't have to use butter, just use coconut oil, which is just entirely good for you. Mix it all. But with this, you can see it looks like I'm mixing, but I'm not. I'm being really careful about just lifting it and turn it. Don't mash it up, yeah? You go underneath, you turn. Underneath, you turn, right? Just gives a little bit of browning, and it just helps the flavor to actually spread. I'm gonna add the rest of these herbs in there, right? Now with our steaks, they're ready to turn. Boom. 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 And boom, right? Now, I need to do that. Oh, right, this is actually pretty much ready for me. It's up to you guys. You can let it go for as long as you want to.
Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Cameroon River to East Coast, Paris to the Eastern Shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what about it, the hinterlands from the Quarantine River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back and enjoy the show. So just take your time and then come let we eat a fine wine.
Okay guys, so we have our steaks. They are ready. Look at these beautiful babies, right? We put those there. Now what I'm going to do, you see all that stuff that's there on the bottom of that steak, of that pan? You probably just go wash that off, right? Well, not me. It's a thing called deglazing, right? And what I have here is the rum. This is a €5 rum, right? So we're gonna put that on. It's gonna deglaze it, give it a nice flavor. A little bit of water, right? More rum, water. I like doing things. Oh yeah. Soon as you, then all of a sudden you get the scent of the rum. Actually, the alcohol boils off. So we're gonna just let that cook in there for a little bit. Let that cook off. Beautiful. As our steak is resting, let me cover this over quickly because I would need for that to stay cool. I want to add the rest of the rum. Very nice. Excellent. Okay guys, so now this is the part, right? Now that's all deglazed, that's all cooked really nicely. Got all the beautiful bits off of the bottom. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour that into here through a strainer. Aha! So now we got this nice clear sauce. We can put that back over here. See that's beautiful, right? And that's got all the flavor of the steak. Remember, of the 2 steaks that we just did. So we're gonna take a little bit of butter, put it in there, and that's gonna make it nice and silky and smoother. See, it gets really cut like shiny, right? We wanna put in our mustard, and it doesn't. The better mustard that you use, like it's better if you use the French mustard, but you can use any mustard that you want. You know, it's not like it makes that much difference. This is a mustard sauce, mustard and pepper sauce. All right. I have a little, it's beef stock, but you don't, beef bouillon, but you don't have to use this because there's already, I just want to make this thing extra, extra beautiful. All right. Let me see something. Let me check up on those sauteed potatoes. They are done. Oh man, that looks good. It's a great way to have potatoes, by the way. Yes. So I'm just gonna let this cook together. It thickens a little bit, you see? You get the lovely, right? And what I need to do is make sure I give it a tit. Oh, very mustardy, very beefy. That's what you want. I know this pepper is a little bit coarse, but I prefer coarse black pepper because there's more oils to do that's in there. And I actually crushed this with my own hand, right? I'm gonna put in the rest of the rum in there. That's gonna cook off. You could really taste the flavor, the cane and all this kind of stuff from this in making a gravy like this. And I'm telling you what, in France and stuff like that, they use brandy and they use all different things. We have rum. Okay, that's lovely. I'm leaving the peppercorns in there. They can be a little bit crunchy. Just a little bit of water. A little bit of water, not too much. Only just so it gets smooth. Right, when that mustard dissolves. And just a little bit of corn flour, like the most ridiculously small amounts, like that. Yeah. All right. And now I've got my lovely, my super delicious gravy. And I'm gonna let that thicken up. Right, in there. I'm gonna move all these bits off of here. I'm gonna do a little bit more parsley, chop up a little bit more parsley for for garnishing. And then once that thickens up properly, then it's gonna take about a minute. We're gonna come back and we're gonna plate up this wonderful, wonderful dish.
Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds red. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, my beast to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what I bought it, the hinterlands from the Quarantino River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back and enjoy the show. So just take your time and then come Louis, we can find one.
Okay. I just added a little more butter because I just love this with the mustard sauce, butter, black pepper, and the rum is like really, really coming through. And if you're worried about, if you don't drink alcohol, all the alcohol is burnt out by the time you only get the taste, that full taste of the rum that sometimes you don't taste because there's alcohol in there and that's going into the food. It's a beautiful thing. So what we need to do is we just get a little bit of this wilted right now. This is kind of like how they serve things in the fancy restaurants, so this takes a bit of time, right? That's the wilted callaloo, right? I have right. I'll put my bits of this, excuse me, right? We want it sort of like that, right? Around, but not too messy. Pull it in, right? And you make a small lump, so we're gonna get some height on this, right? Nice small lump like that. See? Beautiful thing. Oh, I love this. Okay, put a little bit more on. There we go. Then we're gonna take one of these. We're gonna do like this. Right? You get the whole piece, put it on top. Right? You can even put that there, doesn't matter. Right? Now we get our garnish, put it right in the middle. Alright. Okay. We get a little tree. Hello. Then we're gonna get our sauce. Beautiful sauce. And you pour it just around. See? And you get plenty on there. And you could just stress it. This sauce is so powerful. Actually, I don't want to put any more on because it's really, you know, it's very powerful sauce. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now what you do is you just clean your plate up a little bit. All right. Don't worry. It looks, you know, as long as the plate is fairly clean, just don't look like there's man overboard anywhere. All right. All right. And that's like a really lovely presented filet steak hash over Edo, sauteed Edo and potato. I mean sauteed sweet potato and potato over Callaloo, wilted Callaloo. Beautiful meal. Okay, hello guys. This song is nostalgic. It's called "Come Running Home." Just a little tale about relating, living with love ain't just fun. We had our troubles, dear baby. I was a man on the run. That's why this little boy comes running home. Comes running home back to you. You showed me how to cross the ocean, walking on the bottom of the sea. We paid our dues, didn't we, baby? But miracles don't happen easily. That's why this little boy comes running home. Come running home back to you. Don't know where I was going, running away back to your heart. But I'm here for you, baby, ready to make every day a brand new start. Come running home. Come running home back to you, baby. Come running home. Come running home back to you, baby. Come running home. Come running home back to you, baby. Come running home, this little boy. Come running home. Yeah. Okay, here's our fillet steak with our flattened fillet steak on top of sauteed sweet potato and potatoes with on top of a bed of wilted callaloo. Right now, this is real delicious stuff. Okay, if there's anything wrong with this, it's probably got too much flavor. Okay, let's get Miss Jessica in here and
Hi.
we can have a taste of your type of meal. This is.
Oh, my favourites. This is my favourites. I love this. Because the beef here is so good.
Yeah, it's.
It really, really
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know that in countries in Europe and in America and Canada, they have these factories full of beef cattle and they're not even seeing a ray of sunshine,
Yeah.
a blade of grass. And when we watch our cows beautifully running around these pastures, drinking beautiful fresh clean water, eating lovely grass in the beautiful sunshine, very happy cows.
Yeah, they're very happy because they're proper free range and organic, really, about as close to it as possible. And they eat grass. They don't eat feed and all this kind of stuff or special type of food to make them fat or anything like that. And that you can really tell in the beef because
Yeah.
you can taste it in the beef. Look how tender that beef is.
Oh my God, the sauce is lovely.
Right, yeah, it's mustard based. But we're gonna have all this on the, it's gonna come up on screen so you guys can know how to actually make something like this. This is more type of restaurant quality food, and you can do this at home. It's really, it takes a little practice, but you can actually do this at home, right? You saw showed you all the really simple steps to get up to this.
Yeah, and this is really superb.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Beautiful potatoes, crunchy, golden.
Yeah, the sauteed,
They
and
work
also
really well with the wilted.
and also sauteed sweet potatoes is mixed with it, so you're getting this sweet and you're getting the savory and the buttery, which is just absolutely lovely. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's what we want to say, and a special thanks for you guys, continuing. I hope you're enjoying what you see, and there's a lot of people that are behind this at TBN and that make this whole thing possible. We want to say thank you to all of them. Thank you to Miss Jessica, who works tirelessly tasting the food. No. Everyone here have 12 jobs. We do 12 people's jobs, organizing, scheduling, it's mad, right? But it's good. It's going to be worth it. We're going to have a beautiful, lovely synergy that we're going to bring together here in Guyana. And we will create that just really amazing top class potential that we know that Guyanese cuisine can go to. So thank you guys very much for tuning in, and we'll see you later next time. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the world of the singing chef. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. Coconut water, coconut oil, common cans in the coffee cup lights, the rice, the fish, and callaloo, plantain, cassava, and pumpkin stew, cocoa sauce, and corral, in coconut milk with garlic powder. All we want for you to see is how good Guyanese cuisine can be. So welcome to the world of the singing show. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country.